Yeah, you will vote her back in after part two. You will vote her back in after she made people lose their jobs. You know what I'm saying, and so on. And you will vote her back in. Yo, people that's crazy. You gotta start looking at your candidates more better. You know what I'm saying? Why would you vote her back in? Or, you know what I'm saying? We will, you know, are you all, this is it's not it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? We will see though. You know what I'm saying? It will show. You know what I mean? It will show who have learned, who have learned something in this game because we got to solve this mess. You know what I'm saying? We're not solving the mess, and that's why the mess continuing to flow because it has caused more danger than help. People losing their jobs and stuff, you know what I mean? Come on, people gonna get hungry, they're gonna get desperate. Then you got food sitting out in the ocean that should be delivered in the stores because all those people have either been, going through some hard time based on testing and all of that. You know what I mean? So who's gonna drive the trucks to bring food through when you continue to play this game? See, people are not paying attention. You're busy worrying about Point Black Station. What you should be worrying about is the situation. You're talking about food shortage, but when you look at the picture, you got all that food sitting in them docks that should be delivered out here on Long Island. Long Island gonna have to get back to growing food if you're gonna make any sense of what's going on. You know what I mean? You acting as if you're stupid. But if everybody's out there doing this treatment or whatever they're telling them to do, and they get sick or a breakthrough, who's gonna work on the docks? Who's gonna bring the food through? Who's gonna drive the trucks? You know what I'm saying? Let's be honest here. You know what I'm saying? Let's be 100 because it's causing more damage than help. And we don't, you know what I'm saying? We don't see no end in sight. Where's the end in sight? You know what I'm saying? Everybody running their Trapper John MD, but where's the end in sight? That's what we don't see. You know what I'm saying? When we look at it. You know what I mean? Now switching subject, I was seeing a thing on one of the news channels that was talking about Asian Republicans blaming Trump for discrimination. You know what I'm saying? For discriminating on them. You know what I mean? The Asian American Republicans were saying that. You know what I'm saying? About Trump discriminating on them from the COVID-19, in 2020 when, a lot of them were being attacked. But what, during the election, really, you know what I'm saying? But, but blame is, to me, the blame is not right. It is wrong. The blame, I'm sorry, Asian Americans for what happened to you, but the blame is wrong. You know what I'm saying? The blame is wrong. And it's in the wrong place. That is only based on where did it come from is what you got to realize. Where did the info come from? You know what I'm saying? And the fake facts. And the fake facts as to who, you know what I'm saying, as to who put it, you know what I'm saying, as to who put it on, you know, that have been put on the table. You know what I'm saying? You know? And when you look at it, who has put it on the floor, really? I mean, you're blaming Trump for discrimination against Asian people, but who brought the facts and who put it on the floor as to who, you know what I'm saying, brought those facts to Trump? Because Trump didn't just go out and get the facts. He had to have somebody doing the job. Because if you notice during the COVID-19, they had a committee and all of this. So, Trump is not just doing everything himself. You know what I mean? So who put it on the floor? You know what I'm saying? It's hard to believe it came solely, you know what I'm saying, from Trump. This is what the Asian people got to realize, or they already know and just plain Joes. But this had to come. This couldn't solely come from Trump. You know what I'm saying? On no other, and you say no other source was involved. That doesn't make sense. When did Trump know, and from who, is what the Asian people should be asking. Who told him that, and who gave him those facts? Because you know what I'm saying, for them to have this type of stuff going on, You know what I'm saying? For the head, it seems like a joke. Somebody got jokes. You know what I'm saying? And they say, I don't know, just ask China. Okay, so where did Trump get I don't know, just ask China from? He couldn't have got that from himself. And for him to say that, it didn't seem like he really knew what the hell he was talking about. You know what I'm saying? So whether he was blamed for saying jokes and this and that, we still want to know where the information come from, because when we look at the jokes, everything was based on 1 hour. You know what I'm saying? Sounds like he didn't know. You know? Yeah, because for him to have jokes like that, saying it just came from China, didn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? Where did he get the information from that led to his analysis and saying these type of words? Unless he was a player in the game himself. You know what I mean? Because you ain't fooling point blank. It sounds like, you know what I'm saying, he didn't know. You know what I mean? He didn't know for sure. That's what it sounded like to me. Even if he was faking the funk, you know what I mean? It still come out to that. Now the question, you know what I'm saying? He 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 actually, the question, he caught off guard in the matter when it was asked, and he seemed like he act like he was caught off guard, so he just said what came to his mind. Or was he faking the funk again? But it seems like he was set up by Asian people who say they are Republicans. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like he was set up in some way. In some way, it seemed like he was set up. And that was told, not studied, not studied. And that was what came out when the question was asked to Trump. So we're looking at that case more carefully. You know what I'm saying? He did not really study it unless he's speaking the phone. So where did it come from? You know what I'm saying? Let's be truthful. Let's be truthful here. Where did it come from? So if this is a way, and it seems like this particular groove that you're bringing up should, you know what I'm saying? Because this is a way to bring bad light. You know what I'm saying? Let's spread more light. You know what I mean? Let's spread more light on that situation. What was the plot before Trump knew or didn't knew? No. He either knew or he didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Let's spread more light on that. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? You can't just say that he said it. We want to know where it came from, that it landed on Asian, because, like I said, everything was by now. You know what I'm saying? Even Anthony Fauci, the weasel, was saying the same thing till he was tested, put to the pump, and then he had to recant that in a sense, and so on and so on. He had 50 different stories as to where it came from, but from over there. So was it him or Trump? Because it seemed like Anthony Fauci set up Trump. You know what I mean? That's the way I look at it, and you need to do so. You know what I'm saying? There's someone else involved here. You know what I'm saying? There's someone else here involved in the making. You know what I mean? Many others as well. But the blame landed on Trump. Again, as we see. Let's be 100. Let's be 100. Who is, who, the question is, who was investigating? You know what I'm saying? Who was investigating this pattern? As to know, that's what really happened. You know what I'm saying? As to know what they were really saying. So we have to look at that. You know what I'm saying? As to what they said was coming before it even came into the United States as a whole. Who was doing the investigation to know that the pattern came from one out? We did never get no clear concrete evidence or proof on that other than what was said, and then everything went down the testing road, and then all of a sudden Anthony Fauci, the reason, changed up his story. You know what I mean? So we got to look at that. You know what I mean? When we really look at it, you know, who was investigating the pattern as to what they said was coming? And that's a good question. You know what I'm saying? Because when we look at it, remember, for Como to say it was already here didn't make any matching sense to what they were saying and how it got into this country. You know what I mean? Because he said it was already here. You know what I mean? That means at one point in the fate, both it wasn't in this country. Okay, so we can clarify that. Or was it already? Because it started here, not there. So who gave Trump, you know what I'm saying, the info? Or was Trump a part of it? To where he directed it towards a particular race of people is the question. And not only that, you know what I'm saying, and can we say, let's be honest, can we say the same for your homeland? When we look at now China and different places, we look at your homeland. You know what I'm saying? You need to look at your homeland as well as a Republican when it came to the coronavirus. And you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean. You know? Even in Africa, you need to look at your homeland and the things that they may have done themselves. You know what I'm saying? Even in Africa. And to the Africans, they're in your homeland. You know what I'm saying? That is a fact and point blank. So let's be clear on what we're talking about when we place blame on one individual as a president saying this is what it is. So who came up with the idea or the info to say it came from there and Trump repeated it out of his mouth? Not a good thing. And I see the same thing going on in the Supreme Court, coming to report